Many people start mantra meditation, but very few actually experience its real power. And the reason is not the mantra itself. The real difference comes from discipline, because without the right structure, even powerful practices slowly lose their effect over time. Ancient systems were never random. They were designed carefully to prepare the body, mind, and energy for transformation. Mantra meditation is not just repeating words, it is a process that changes your internal rhythm and mental patterns. But for this process to work deeply, certain rules were always followed with strict consistency and awareness. These rules may look simple on the surface, but each one directly affects your mental clarity and energy flow. If even one rule is ignored repeatedly, the effect of the entire practice becomes weaker without you realizing it. So, if you are serious about transformation, you must understand not just what to do, but why it matters. The first rule is about your words. You should not speak bad or negative words during this 21-day period. Words are not just sounds, they create emotional reactions and influence your brain's internal chemistry. When you speak negative words, your mind automatically aligns with that emotional frequency again and again. This creates internal disturbance, which directly interferes with the calm state required for meditation. Mantra works by stabilizing your thoughts, but negative speech constantly breaks that stability from inside. So, controlling your words is not about morality, it is about protecting your mental environment. When your speech becomes clean, your thoughts also become clearer and more forced naturally. The second rule is something most people ignore. You should not speak without brushing your teeth in the morning. This is not just about hygiene, it is about starting your day with awareness and preparation. Your morning state sets the tone for your entire day, including your meditation quality. When you wake up, your body and mind are still in a semi-resting state. Brushing your teeth is a small action that signals the brain that you are now entering a conscious, active state. Speaking before this transition creates unconscious communication and reduces mental clarity. So, this rule trains you to act with awareness, not habit. The third rule is about food. You should not consume food without taking bath. This may sound strict, but it has a deeper connection with how your body processes energy. Bathing refreshes your nervous system and resets your physical and mental state. It removes not just physical dirt, but also reduces internal heaviness and lethargy. Eating in a fresh state improves digestion and keeps your body lighter and more balanced. A heavy or dull body directly affects your meditation by reducing focus and alertness. So, this rule ensures that your body supports your practice instead of resisting it. The fourth rule is about interactions. You should avoid verbal arguments with anyone during these 21 days. Arguments are not just conversations, they create emotional turbulence inside your mind. Even after the argument ends, your brain keeps replaying the situation again and again. This repetition disturbs your mental peace and reduces your ability to focus during meditation. Mantra meditation requires a calm and stable mind, not a mind filled with emotional noise. Avoiding arguments is not weakness, it is a conscious decision to protect your inner state. When you stay calm, you conserve mental energy that can be used for deeper awareness. Now comes the fifth rule, and this is the most misunderstood one by many people. You should never reveal the mantra you are meditating to anyone during this 21-day practice. This is not about secrecy for no reason. It has a strong psychological and energetic basis. When you share your mantra, your focus shifts from internal experience to external validation. The mind starts thinking about how others perceive your practice instead of going deeper within. This division of attention reduces the intensity and depth of your meditation. Also, when something is kept private, the brain gives it more importance and value. This increases your commitment and strengthens your connection with the practice. Revealing it casually reduces that sense of importance and weakens your consistency. There is also another layer to this rule that most people do not notice. Your mantra is like a personal mental pattern that slowly builds inside your mind. When you keep repeating it privately, it becomes stronger and more stable. But when you expose it, that pattern gets interrupted and loses its intensity. So privacy here is not restriction, it is protection of your internal process. Now if you observe carefully, all these rules are not random instructions. Each rule is designed to reduce distraction and increase internal stability step by step. They control your words, your actions, your body, your emotions, and your focus. This creates a complete system where your entire being supports your meditation. And when everything aligns, the effect of the mantra becomes much more powerful. Most people fail not because the practice is weak, but because their discipline is inconsistent. Even small breaks in these rules slowly reduce the depth of your experience. But if you allow them with awareness for 21 days, the change becomes clearly noticeable. And remember, the last rule is very important because it protects the core of your practice. When you protect your mind, your energy, and your focus, the mantra starts working at a completely different level.